This SMPTE color television test film is intended to fill two separate functions. First, in the color balance of the color scenes, this film is representative of that subjective balance which will give acceptable reproduction on color television. In this regard, film laboratories can use this film as a guide to a desirable color balance of prints intended for color television transmission. Second, this film can be used for a subjective evaluation of the adjustment and overall performance of a color television film system. The color reproduction of this and the following scenes should appear normal and of acceptable balance when viewed on a correctly adjusted color monitor. The following four scenes are examples of day and night lighting. The scenes should run acceptably with very little manual gain or pedestal adjustment. A satisfactory reproduction should be obtained on color monitors and receivers without excessive drift of black level. Black and white receivers without DC restoration can give an acceptable reproduction of the night scene due to the subjective effect of the lighting contrast. The transmission system should not evidence any bounce or drift of black level in the cuts between the day and the night scenes. Wardrobe and set colors used in this kitchen scene have provided good color contrast, but relatively low brightness contrast. Reproduction on black and white monitors may appear somewhat flat. In this scene, the large area of the background should appear uniform in color. Field impurity, either in the color camera or in the color monitor, may show up as a lack of uniformity of color in the background. The aim for this scene should be for an acceptable subjective color balance of the model's face and surrounding areas of the set, and not necessarily for perfect tracking of the three-step grayscale.
Hey everybody, I'm Skip Elsheimer. Welcome to the AV Geeks Lunchtime Streaming Show, where we watch old 16mm films, and I have behind me a compilation reel of stuff. So that's what we're watching until the scanner craps out. Here we go. So I'm going to talk during this a little bit. So we're seeing the reason why this frame is all over the place is because the materials are very shrunken and warped, so they're bouncing all around the gate. That footage that was strobing, I think that was an early color format. That, oh, I love this. The future. I think that was an early color format. So I think that they didn't accommodate it when they were printing it. And does this have sound? What is this? No, not really. So this is from a big box of stuff that we have. We have quite a bit. Of material. Wow, this is backwards. This is war. Backwards. Yeah, so we have this box. We've been going through stuff. And we have this box that is a bunch of untitled bits and bobs. So that's what we're watching. I have a reel of this, and then I have another reel set up. Hello. Let's see, is this? Oh, and it finally stopped. I was just going to keep running until it stopped, and it did. This film is, somebody said, is from a film called Fast Forward, directed by Sidney Poitier. But I'm wondering, is this a music video from that? Because there's a duplication of some scenes. It's not just a montage. It seems like, I'm not sure. And it also seems like somebody mentioned that it was telecine. Maybe you meant kinescoped. It's hard to say because there was so much noise there. It's hard to say. Laura, you just chimed in and said, I'll give my guess as strobe footage. Yes, it was shot in black and white with blue and red filters, then projected fast with blue and red lenses to mimic color. Yes, that's ultimately what I was trying to get at. But, and I've seen this format with footage that I've transferred that was on 16. And yeah, it has probably some like weird color, like Kinetto color or something like that. But there was lots of early attempts at trying to do color, including Codoscope, which was like lenticular lines with 3 lenses, and we've transferred that before, and it's Vitacolor. I think that's what it's called. Vitacolor? Anyways. Let me try to figure this out. In the meantime, let's figure out where life comes from. Enjoy. So there's no mention of who did the sitar, did the music. That's too bad. Would love to know. Would love to know if somebody did this specifically for this film, or if they just used some Ravi Shankar and just put it on there. All right. So behind me, I still have. Let's nudge this way. So right there, film scanner. You see this white thing there. This is some foam core. Because what happens is when film is warped, it begins to stack on the reel kind of. It does what I call making pottery, where it basically starts to bow out, and then if you're not careful, it will just collapse, and then it's a lot of spaghetti. So that's why that's there. All right, we're gonna watch some more miscellaneous stuff, and yeah, where is it? All right, enjoy. So it doesn't look like there's any soundtrack on this film. This is some random news film. Can anybody name where this is? It's a capital somewhere. So a lot of times you can date a film by what's on the marquee. Oh, this is Birmingham, do you think? Oh, well, there's a big Confederate flag. Athens, okay. Georgia? Alright, this has got some sound, it sounds like.
Now, for the first time in CinemaScope and color, Harriet Beecher Stowe's immortal classic, Uncle Tom's Cabin. Check your local newspaper for exclusive theater engagement.
I love you, Pierre.
I've loved you hopelessly. But you're too precious to me for any backstairs affair.
Nights of Passion electrify Harriet Beecher Stowe's immortal classic, Uncle Tom's Cabin. Check your local newspaper for exclusive theater engagement. You can't afford to miss it.
Now, for the first time in CinemaScope and color, Hallmark Productions presents the story that made history burst with a sense of conscience. Harriet Beecher Stowe's immortal classic, Uncle Tom's Cabin. The haunting emotion and poignant drama of this spectacular motion picture is an experience you can't afford to miss. As big as our nation, as exciting as our history. Be honest with yourself and see Harriet Beecher Stowe's Uncle Tom's Cabin.
Wow. Okay, so obviously Hallmark is not the same as the other Hallmark. And you have 3 different TV trailers, so these were meant to be shown on television, that were selling 3 different things. It's fascinating. Absolutely fascinating. Oh, this doesn't have a soundtrack. But it's upside down and backwards. So, this is, I think it's Wings Over the World. And this is another Castle film. Maybe it's in Australia. Yeah, Wings Under the World. Yes. I'm pretty sure you guys kind of digging this random hodgepodge of stuff. I mean, it's literally one of my assistants. We're going through these rooms and emptying out, and he's like, all right, here's a box. Figure it out. And so that's what I'm doing, is figuring it out. That looks like Alps and some soft with camels. Yes, Miss Cynthia. Museum of Home Video is pretty great. I've been on there a couple of times. And I know Brett Berg, who's one of the people behind it. And so, yeah, pretty great. Yes, Old Radios is correct. Because it's double perfed, we're not really 100% clear when I quickly put stuff on. I didn't realize that this particular thing was tails out, and so that is why it's upside down and backwards. So this is something that in post I can reverse and make it correct, make it run right, so that it's moving forward as opposed to in reverse, and then also I can adjust and make it so that it is flipped correctly. So Sean asked the question: films could the original film had a soundtrack which was missed as it was threaded reversed? No, because the soundtrack is basically takes up one of the rows of perfs. So if I did see that, I would have been able to flip it accordingly. But that was not the case. And so Castle Films would release both sound and silent versions because they were marketing to home markets and people who had 16 millimeter. Many of them didn't have sound heads, so they would just basically, it would be double perfed because they were mostly playing back home movies. So if you run sound film through a double perf machine, it basically won't work. It will punch holes where the soundtrack is and just be a big problem. All right. Where am I? I'm invisible. So that was a grand experiment. I don't know. Did you like it? I have no idea. So we've got another one set up here. Oh boy. Go ahead and so we're taking this off, and I don't know if you can see. Yeah, you see that kind of weird sprocketed area? That's where the that was that really super shrunk, stinky vinegared footage that we'll pull out. We'll probably end up throwing away because it's beat. It's very, very beat. Okay, and then here is the box of chaos that I am pulling from. It is a bunch of random reels that over the years interns were like, I don't know what this is, and so they just kind of put it in a box. So let's see, and set up the next reel. You'll see me kind of do it. I would move the camera, but this camera has a really hair trigger. It tends to disconnect, and then it becomes a problem to get it to reconnect. So, sorry. Alright. Again, there's some more mystery stuff here. I think I tried to make this one more color than the other one, but obviously the other one had color on it. So, alright, what did I do with there it is. This one is in better shape, this reel. So I'm not going to use the foam core. Alright. This is very exciting. It's like Christmas. We don't know what we're going to get. We have a variety of different things. Alright. I'm going to load it. This is where the tension thing happens. If I can nudge it down a little bit. Alright. Here we go. Enjoy.
A library. A library is information, knowledge.
Nope, hold on. Alright, so what's happening is for some reason the scanner slowed down and it might just crash. I don't know, we'll see what happens. Alright, let's try that again.
Films, records, and of course, books. There are libraries specializing in science, medicine, industry, architecture, farming, theater, art, and every conceivable profession and interest. But a library is nothing without people. People who come to learn, to look, to listen, and people who work there, selecting, organizing, hearing, helping. Today's librarian is a specialist, a person working in the mainstream of modern change, using new tools of reference and communication. If you are interested in a career of ideas and people, write for information about library careers. There are all kinds of people, and all people are curious. They want to know. But some people have a more difficult time finding the answers to things. Today's librarian has the responsibility to bring knowledge to many who might be denied it. By shut-in services for the handicapped, with materials for the blind, with bookmobiles, through Head Start and Second Chance programs. As a librarian, you would be able to help people find the answers. Write for information about library careers. In the center of today's world is knowledge expanding at an ever-increasing rate. To channel and disseminate this knowledge to all who need it, to students, to businessmen, to homemakers, to scholars, to an individual human being. Librarians are needed in schools, business organizations, communities. Write for information about library careers.
Ramsey Ford Sales presents
For 1966, Fairlane has been reinvented. The new Fairlane XL hardtop with fresh, flowing lines. The XL look of action, hardtops, convertibles, and wagons. Fairlane, 1966.
Ramsey Ford Sales invites you to experience the quiet quality, the total performance of the fabulous new Ford. See and test drive the Ford of your choice at Ramsey Ford Sales.
Falcon, 1966. With a lean, long-hooded look. It's got to be the smoothest riding compact ever. Falcon soars over the roughest terrain. America's all-time economy champ with a sleek, tough new wagon. Falcon 66.
See the fabulous Fords now at Fred Claiborne Ford. Choose from the complete line of Fords. The economical Falcon, the luxurious Thunderbird, and America's favorite, the Mustang. Fred Claiborne Ford in Freeport.
This is Ford's Magic Door Gate. Opens like a tailgate and opens like a door. The new Magic Door Gate, standard on all 66 Ford wagons.
It pays in many ways to buy in Novato. You get more for your dollar when you deal. Sales tax monies are returned to support our growing city, and local employment is strengthened. At Dervin Ford, we urge you to buy in Novato.
Revealed. The sculptured look for 66. The Galaxy 500 XL hardtop. See it at your Ford dealers now.
Come in soon to Litton Ford and test drive the new Ford and Mercury. Litton offers a personal as well as a factory guarantee on all used cars. If you don't know your car, know your dealer. Visit our complete service department for motor tune-up or wheel alignment. Remember, for your new car or guaranteed used car, see Litton Ford.
We used to call Fred king of the crabgrass diggers. Then he dug Mustang 66. Mustang swept him out of the ordinary with bucket seats, sports-style steering wheel, and 5-dial instrument cluster. Fred soared to new heights. Is there no stopping him? Not in any 66 Mustang.
Zimmerman Ford has a record of 35 years of honest dealing in St. Charles. Zimmerman has the largest inventory of new Fords in this area. Over 200 quality used cars always available at Zimmerman Ford in a variety of makes, models, and equipment. 2 service managers, best mechanics, finest equipment anywhere.
Bronco. Ford Bronco. First 4-wheel drive sports car. Extra clearance underneath. Big 6-cylinder power. Clear out snow in 4-wheel drive. Cruise along in 2-wheel drive without annoying whine. Bronco Roadster. Bronco Sports Utility. Bronco Wagon. Ride a Bronco at your Ford dealers. Jet sprays prove the ride is smooth in a new Ford pickup truck. A jet on the axle records every road shock, and a second jet on the cab shows how those shocks have been smoothed away before they can reach the driver. Ford's twin I-beam suspension has 2 front axles, so each wheel can step over bumps independently. Enjoy the world's smoothest pickup ride at your Ford dealers.
Looks like this is upside down and backwards.
Gosh, did we? Slach by it below the back number of some business. Now, but we are hero. Stand because the mayor from the Syria, my sex will be show. Sit in my neck, there's not get their stuff. Slach more right up. Here, perhaps the disease is like so, sir. Don't get the Lord some slaughter with skits, stir, cover, wickups, and it. Here's the nervousness. No, we rest me as serious as the that. That's just a
Like you're gonna get a head on about me every.
quiet man, now go on and catch this out. Get the out, but I'll see the mic. Nervousness. So, I give you opposite this, you will. That's an off-bridge balance, yeah, it's after you.
Alright, so we'll just let the rest of this play. I mean, I think it's all backwards and... Oh, Art Carney. But we'll just let it go. And then what I'll do is I will reverse it and make it better. Thank you, Kevin, for the donation. You can kind of see me here. If you like what you saw, you can donate to us via the Super Thanks button, which is what Kevin did. You can also hit the thumbs up, the like button. You can also donate via where am I? Via the ko-fi.com/avgeeks or patreon.com/avgeeks. But yeah, I'm just gonna let Dirty Larry and Crazy Mary take over. No, Crazy Larry and Dirty Mary.
Strokes, scissors out, noisy, zoe. Strokes, sunlights, say. That's me, yeah, that's all sitting, strokes, scissors, now syrup, seen it, neck. Stamma, snelt up. Strokes, scissors, games, snart, snips, noisy, so. Sergeant Dr. Viff, first step. Several listening if that didn't matter, me see what it out. Man, accent in the sky.
Ja, så när vi gets nu stiger.
Ja, det blir mer agget på varstufen och fändigt det. Lava, och det var det ju som kanske har du stay och se vissen så där meal så för den netfish.
Niet de nieuwsjuist, ik heb niet met een cinema. Jan dat was, de schouderpraat neemt de 2 uur en elke nacht een man zes. Next nieuws, die hebben ze niet eens mas. En de juist beschatten, hier is het luisteren zo wie. Dus nu Jan dat, die wil achteruit zitten zelf wel naar de. Er ligt niet in hem koud.
Is die er nog met hands er hier al is er naar je rembieder strozen zus nou voor die
Yep, zero it out, fitting up. No, we're not, let me snip about remembering. Hey, Luis, no, Luis,
hier al is er naar je rembieder strozen zus nou voor die
Beschneed mij stoor van het. Nou, ik ben de sloot te maken, het zwaar van de gaal. Ik stil naar de zie het snoep.
Ik had die nooit bakken je zegt, maar dat is wat nou. Wie is bakken je nog wel?
Ja, det är ja, vad upp sig ner. Det shit ger massa alltså i fri. Jo, har du ja, vad upp sig ner. Snäs er tyska på chatten i morgon.
He's needed a different. Yeah, I'm more you all pulled it. Salvaciel. And that's in on your neck, young nurse, never been a sick. Yeah, was there a young skill like a mercer, is it? The now said I go off a wing of a hero, so stick.
Hier, ja, maar maakt zich net al ik uitmachten die hier op het zoek net, je zoekt er niet. Zich net al ik uitmacht. Dat zijn en was het zijn moest dat ze. Dat de dood, nee, je wil het dood. Zie maar het benieuwd dat ze hem. Dat nooit dan ik het. Ja, arbeid maakt zich net al ik uitmacht niet. Zo niet, maar mag ik speel ze stiller. Siinä oli käytmaa. Ja käsi plasmi lopetetaan. Teet noitan ihkelse. Arpea mä siinä oli käytmaa.
No, yes, sir, man, we won't say enough, but if in fact this time I got me out. Oh, I can always do. I'm sorry, I'm not sorry. Yeah, what was the sheep next now? Nasty, I want to say out, guess started, and the likeness of read we lost the red for even said the fact that sheep in a max it, and oh, she's this here and still, but her man must read the notes there. Do I have to carry the max windows the weather's door still be.
Oh, vi man nisser venn hos jeg. Nå sa jeg om netten, nå sa jeg natt, nå så jeg ikke noe skytterst at det Kak styrer flappen skytterst den ny.
Ja, lampa da, Louis.
Det er ungispen skytterst den ny.
Saffos, fan.
Og grei går på lampen skytterst den ny. Den er godt nå også.
dear. Stand a no what's there. Hey, you back up. You know back to the office at say no. You know that's it. I won. If you know the home you bimps and them so. You rumble little you sir parana. You're sit the hitter bit. Ja, goodness, ja, net man skal också mer så mycket. Hur skulle jag vinna? Stanna kvar. Jag åker några väster. Jag vill saftna då saft så saft vad ska jag sinne. Jeśli nie jest alba grzniama, jest jogi gumysnik ab grzniama to. Ubi vet bagrzniama szepsat, aż na symona. Śniadno dobre kopno. Uczniesz bagrzniama cyk. Leave my mocht, that's the world wasn't. Jest alba grzniama. How did it worst nemo name it? And oh, why you look so master for worst nemo name it? How you that off me? I ran out there, the cat kept snitting, and this was the gimme books. On the go in the stairs. The next thing you know, the shrimp and the cat are yachted and the best in everything this year. So let me ask now, for this is stuff on the house. On the go in the stairs. You should look, the snaps of the best of the stressness, you're over and I be the must on the go in. Well, look, but nicht the dear people, the snails of method. I eat them. Doggles in the last do name. The stairs.
Wow, I had no idea I had a copy of that trailer. And so we're watching stuff that's been loaded wrong, so it's upside down and backwards, which is why it's playing in reverse and everybody's upside down. So, wow, I have 2 copies. And that's it. That's it. Wow. That was a trip. Thanks, guys, for enduring that last little bit. It was fascinating. And like I said, I was scanning it. And so once it's scanned, then what I can do is I can flip it and then make it go the correct direction. So maybe I will show that on Monday. We'll see. Everybody have a great weekend and keep cool. And we'll see you soon. Take care.